What's up guys, it's your girl Sierra and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm about to put y'all on. I'm about to put you guys on. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do your own at-home eyelash extensions so that you don't have to go pay like 100 and something bucks to go get them done by an esthetician, even though I'm an esthetician. But you can totally do this at home on your own, super quick, super cheap. I love these. I do these all the time. When you go get eyelashes done professionally, it's one single lash that they put in between. This is not one single lash. This is like a couple of lashes that are in a knot at the end. I'll show you when we get a little bit closer later. It's like a bunch of lashes that are like attached to like this little knot, and the little knot is what you apply on top of your lash line. Even though I'm an esthetician, this is something like you don't have to be an esthetician to do. It's like very, very simple. So if you guys want to see how to put these lashes on, then just keep on watching. First off, these lashes are the Salon Perfect Custom Eyes Individual Flares kits. These to me are my favorite individual lash kits that they sell. I've tried a couple of different lashes, like the individual ones, and I don't really like any of them. I don't like the glue, nothing. These I love. It has a really good glue. It has really good lashes, really good like natural-esque looking lashes. It comes with a glue, it comes with a glue remover, and it comes with a pair of tweezers. And then on the lashes, they are different lengths. So you have the top row is long, and then you have 2 rows of medium, and then the short. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit so that we can get started on applying these lashes. Okay, so now that we're a little bit more up close and personal, I can really show you guys in depth of the kit. So like I said, this is the glue, this is the glue remover. These are the long lashes, these are medium, and then these are the short ones. And then in the middle, they come with a pair of tweezers for you to apply your lashes. This is the kit, this is what it looks like. I get it from Walmart, but you can get it from literally anywhere. Walmart, CVS, Target, any drugstore, they have them. So now I'm just gonna get the kit open so that we can get started on applying them. Okay guys, so I'm only going to do one of my eyes on camera, and then I'll do the other one off camera just to save us some time. So basically what I do is I start with the long lashes first. As you can see, I take a couple out at one time. So I take the first 4 out, and then I'll place them on my desk just so that it's easier when I'm just picking them up, so I can just get it and go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply one at the end. Well, I'm going to apply one at the end, and just like a little bit closer and closer, but I don't want to put the long ones on the inner corner of my eye. I'm about to show you guys anyways, but yeah, I'm just letting you guys know what I'm gonna do before I do it. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the little knot that I'm talking about at the bottom right here. Boop, boop, boop. You can see that tiny little knot at the bottom, and that's what we'll be dipping in the glue and then applying on our lash. And I stick it in, I just kind of tilt the bottle a little bit just so that the glue is like kind of pouring out a little bit, and I just dip it once, boop. You can see the glue. And then I'm going to apply it on my lash. And I'm going to apply it all the way at the end. I should probably move my camera, my mirror somewhere else so that you guys can see better. So let me move it a little bit more in front of me. It's gonna be in the shot a little bit, but it's okay. So yeah, so I just applied the long lash all the way at the end, all the way at the end of my lashes. I'm gonna grab another one, and I'm going to do the same thing, dip it in, just a little knot, and then apply it a little bit closer, but spaced out from the first one. Sometimes they kind of turn and toss a little bit. All you have to do is just play with them a little bit. Boom. So now I have it a little bit closer, and I don't know if you can see them yet. You probably can't, because naturally I have very long lashes. So now I'm just gonna go a little bit closer into my eye. A little bit closer, a little bit closer. So I have one here, and one here. Now I'm going to take the 4th long one that I have, or that I have set out. I'm gonna dip it again, and I'm gonna put it in between the first 2 that I applied. So I applied the first one here and the second one here, so I'm gonna apply right in the middle of those 2. Boom, just like that. Now after the 4, after I do 4 long ones, then I go on to the mediums. Mediums is the one that I use the most, and there is 2 rows of medium. So I usually use a whole row of medium on, like one row on one eye and one row on the other eye. I try to keep it super even. Like I'll do half long on one eye, half long on the other eye, just so that my eyes look symmetrical. I want to make sure that they have the same lengths in every spot. Basically, I'm just going to take the mediums, and all I really do, guys, is I fill up the spots where the longs aren't, and I just go all the way in with the mediums. I just basically fill up my whole lash. I leave like a tiny bit of space in between each lash just so I can put a small one. And when you get these, it may be hard for me to explain or for you to understand what me explaining it, but when you get them, you'll understand what I mean. And if you try, you understand what I mean, where you just apply it and you leave a tiny bit of space for you to be able to put another one eventually soon. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of mediums on top of my eye, leaving tiny little spaces, tiny little gaps for me to apply the short lashes in the middle. Hopefully you guys can see, hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm like the worst person to explain, but hopefully you watching, you'll be able to see what I mean. Don't forget that you want to keep them as close to your lash line as possible on top of your lashes. You don't want to, obviously, you don't want to pull your lashes apart and then do them like how they do if you get them professionally done. These are obviously not the professional ones, so you want to not do that. You don't want to get glue in your eye because it will burn. So you just want to make sure that you put them right on top of the lash line. They blend very nicely. If you want, you guys can do two. You guys can get 2 packs of lashes and do it. I don't like a super dramatic lash just because I never really wear makeup, but I feel like if you're more of a makeup wearer or just like a lash lover, you can get 2 packs. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just doing all the mediums. Not all of them. I do most of them. I probably leave like 5 mediums just in case in the end if I need to tweak something up. And I feel like what the mediums do is they just give me a lot of volume. It makes my lashes look a lot thicker. Like I said, my lashes are super long, so the mediums are probably the size of my natural lashes, but they make my lashes look super thick. Just putting them all over my lash line, even on the inner corner, but not too much in the inner corner, because if you put them in there, then you'll be able to feel them when you blink, like on basically on your nose. And you know, I know that you guys don't want to do that, so I just put them pretty close though. Maybe I stop like right here, so I do here and out, and I just don't do the super inner corner. I use the short ones for that. But like I said, while you're doing the mediums, make sure that you are leaving a little bit of space in between each medium so that you have room to put a lash later. Basically, all you have to think of it is like, put a lash, leave space for a lash. Put a lash, leave space for a lash. Put a lash, leave space for a lash. Even if you don't do it in the order that I do it in, like I use the longer ones for the outer corner because I always like my eyes to look a little bit more elongated because I have super round eyes. But if you don't want to do that, if you want more of like a doll-like effect, like round eyes, you can do the long lashes, like have them more in the middle. I keep them more on the edge for the elongated look, but if you don't want to go for that, you don't have to. But for the look that I'm going for, this is what works for me. Okay, so now I've applied almost the whole row of mediums on my lash. I left 4 because, like I said, I like to leave like 4 or 5 just in case in the end if I need, if there's spaces that I didn't get, I can put the mediums in there. So I always leave a couple. So that's what I just did. I just put most of the mediums on my eye. Now I'm gonna go back to the longs. There are 14 longs, so I'm gonna use 7 on one eye and 7 on the other eye. I'm gonna take 3 more long ones, and I'm just gonna apply them sporadically around my eye. I know I'm gonna do one right at the outer corner again, probably one in the middle and one a little bit closer into the inner corner, just so that they look a little bit more wispy. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I just finished applying the rest of the long lashes. I may have lost like 1 or 2, but I mean, it's totally fine. So now I'm gonna go in with the short lashes because I'm gonna start getting into the inner corner of my eye. So I'm just gonna get maybe like 4 short lashes, and I'm gonna do the same thing where I'm gonna apply them, but I'm gonna leave a tiny space for another lash when I need to add another lash. So I'm just gonna apply, leave a space, apply, leave a space. Okay guys, so I just put in 4 lashes on my inner corner. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rest of my medium lashes, which I only have 4 medium lashes left. I'm going to take the rest of my medium lashes, and I can use 3 more short lashes. So I'm going to take the short lashes, the medium lashes, and every space, every part of my lash that has a gap, I'm going to fill them in with the medium and the short lashes. It makes your lashes look a lot more thick, a lot more voluminous. We already have the length down, so now we just want them to look a little bit thicker, a little bit more wispier, and we don't want it to look like we have a bunch of gaps in our eyes. So that's why I wanted to leave extra lashes at the end for this moment, so that when I'm basically all done, I can just go and fill in the little gaps where they need to be filled in. I do keep the shorter ones more on the inner corner of my eye and the medium ones on the outer corner of my eye, but like I said, these are just for volume. So I just finished this eye. All I did was, like I said, I just filled in the spots. Anything that was missing, I put a medium lash or a short lash just for thickness. I just wanted to come on here and show you guys the very obvious difference between my lashes. This one is obviously super thick and much thicker, much longer than the other one. It's super flary. I love the way that it came out. So I'm gonna go do my other eye off of camera, and then I'll come back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so I just finished my other eye off of camera, and this is what they look like all together finished. I'm absolutely obsessed. I love doing this. It only takes me about 15 minutes to do both eyes if I'm not talking. So yeah, it's super easy, super quick. If you don't get it the first time, try again. You know, you have to keep on trying something to perfect it, which is probably why I could do it in 15 minutes now. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. You cannot beat the price. Paying $6 as opposed to $100, $200. Like, I love them. These also last for 2 to 3 weeks, depending on, you know, if you wear makeup or if you rub your eyes or whatever. But I absolutely love them. They're super comfortable. You don't feel them. They're not thick. They're not heavy. I absolutely hate when you can feel a lash. That's why I never wear fake lashes, and you cannot feel these at all. I sleep comfortably. I love them. For removal, it comes with a little removal bottle, and all I do with this is put on a Q-tip and just put it on my lash line, and they just fall off. Like I said, I've never had any of my lashes come off or anything like that. It's never damaged my eyes, my eyelashes. I've never burned my eyes, nothing like that. These are super safe, super easy to apply, and I hope that you guys found this video super useful and that you guys try it out on your own. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe and you hit the post notification bell so that you'll be notified every time that I upload my videos. I have a range of videos that I do on my channel. I do beauty things, I do family vlogging things, and I also want to start my true crime series that I will start when I get to 100 subscribers. So make sure that you share my videos so that we can get a bunch of people to subscribe so that I can start that series, because I know a bunch of people are super excited for me to start that. So I'm very grateful for anybody who's even watching. I'm thankful for anybody who supports me in my YouTube journey. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye.